Bang range of watches isn't just about what consumers want, it's also Hublot's love letter to watchmaking. Whether it's a new material, movement, or even digital technology, the Big Bang is a platform from which Hublot can experiment incrementally, and the Big Bang Integral is the latest variant to be given a full ceramic treatment. The dial, or lack thereof, is really a celebration of the Unico 2 movement and a masterclass in depth. The sloping chapter ring leads down towards the multifaceted indices, those too having a gorge cut through them for added complexity. From there, the dial is only really made up of two skeletonized subdials. In a crisp snow white, slate grey, or ultramarine blue, the Big Bang Integral in ceramic looks deceptively simple from the front-facing photographs. At an angle, however, the thought-out architecture of the solid ceramic cases are more like an industrial take on a scavenger's spaceship. The chamfered edges are wide, providing a huge surface for light to reflect on the liquid smooth material, and further contrast against the brushed surfaces. The sides of the case are carved further, creating a chasm which neatly fits the sporty and boxy chronograph pushes, and leads the eye towards the ears of the case, from which the large gear-shaped crown emits. The in-house Unico 2 is visible from both the sapphire caseback and the skeletonized dial, not just leaning into the sporty high-tech aesthetic, but also highlighting Hublot's approach to watchmaking as a holistic expression where the movement is just as important as the rest. From a technical standpoint, the Unico 2 is no slouch. An automatic flyback chronograph with 72 hours of power reserve at 28,800 vibrations per hour is quite hard to come by, not to mention its reduced size, keeping the watch to a modest 13.45mm. Considering that the movement makes up a lot of the dial, the components are also designed with visuals in mind. The column wheel especially is a joy to watch as it's engaged by the pushers. Ceramic is something that Hublot take a lot of pride in, and deservedly so. They are one of the industry leaders when it comes to finding ways of making super tough and scratch-proof material in new colours without compromising its stability, a task that's much harder than it sounds. The bracelet is always the most exciting part of a ceramic watch, casting a spectacular light show anytime you move your wrist. The effect on the Big Bang Integral is controlled by fine brushing on the front faces, leaving the brightest reflective fireworks to the polished edges of the links. This bracelet is also as practical as it is gorgeous, following the quick slope of the case to drape over the wrist without overhang, a titanium deployant clasp, and short screw links for ease of adjustment. At 32,200 Australian dollars, the Hublot Big Bang Integral in ceramic has a lot to offer. Its high-tech case, movement, and design combine to epitomize form with function, especially with 100 meters of water resistance, legitimizing it as a true sports watch. Whether your choice is to go for the ever-appealing blue, the grey which looks truly grayscale, or the Stormtrooper-esque white model, you'll be sure to be staring at your wrist for much longer than you'd ever need to check the time.